That's not working. That was not working. That one was not working. What if it work here? Let's see if it works here. The connection is poor. So y'all, I am reminded at this moment of a story about a family that's mother ended up passing away, and they acted like they were retarded. And I think those people could be following me too. Because I'm just like, why? I think this person used to work with me at Tel Vista in Texas a long time ago. So when I moved to Texas in 2003, I'm thinking that this gentleman was working with me. And a woman in Evansville was stalking me at the time because she was the one that maybe gave me the interview at Tel Vista. And she was concerned about why I left the area. So I don't know what these white people stalking me for. Yeah, I need help. Y'all energy feels so yeah. I think this dude used to work with me at Tel Vista, so the connection is too poor. That's the story of my life. Oh. I had a great connection. I got like a towel right here. I'm like, oh my God, it's gross. But that is chocolate. That's chocolate shampoo on that towel. Chocolate shampoo. Okay. It's from the same people that make the rice water. The rice water shampoo, I think. So listen, y'all. This is the problem. I'm so uncomfortable in this bed. Okay, so today is all about mudras. And I was going to talk about school. Because I heard somebody on this thing saying, why would you mess with her job and she the only one offering them enrichment? Okay. So I did. Like, I was the only one at people at the last school I was just at that offered the kids enrichment. So I wrote it down. I would always get like the science stuff. So like anything the science department offered, I used to get it. So like insects, butterflies, snails, tadpoles, and then the hissing cockroaches. I offered them dance at the beginning of the month too, like an 8 count on stage, and I also let them DJ in class. Programming, I offered Ozobots and robotics. And then, like, if they had issues with business and stuff like that, I always talk to them about it. Oh shit, the Instagram has started. Okay, and then like, when I do lessons, I offer them like real lessons. Like, say for instance, I got a plan or whatever, so that I make sure that they plan with me. Like say for instance, we did one thing, and it was like the clay cakes. Like like clay. That modeling clay, like it actually teaches you how to like model cakes and stuff, like how to lay the fondant on there, how you can like play with fondant and stuff. So it'll be like every time I teach them something, I teach them like the real lesson with it. Like when they want to do the one for Kyrie, then it was like they talked to me. One of the students started talking to me about it. I was like, so you guys want to design a hamster? And they were like, yeah. And they were like talking about how he had that tattoo on his arm and how much they loved it and all this different stuff. So I mean, they loved it all. And like, so you know what I'm talking about? It's just sad that people always get mixed up and want to mess everything up. Next, you have it would be like I was about to teach them about like different designs and different eras and all that different stuff. And I was like really like, so people, when the lady came in, she didn't really understand my planning, because what it is like, say for instance, the kids like want what is this stuff? Say for instance, the kids like, how can I put it? And when I make videos, the kids help me create the videos. What was the part that she didn't understand? Oh yeah, like how it's better to be in the moment of what you design. So like I would be like teaching them the difference between a natural line and like a created line. So like we create lines, they're very straight. But if you look here, like even if you look at your legs, like the lines are not always straight. Like if I take these pants off, I might have like a lump here in my muscle. It'll show my muscle, even though I'm not toned. But like a toned person, you'll see the muscle. You see what I'm saying? So it's like in mine, you'll see like the thickness of everything. You see what I'm saying? The fluffiness of where the curves are, different stuff like that. Even in my arms, like sometimes you look at the videos. So that's the stuff we like as artists, because like it's easy to look at a skeleton and like draw muscles and stuff like that, but it's like harder to kind of like draw like what's on top, like rolls and real life skin and stuff like that. So it's like, the shapes of it. So when you teaching the kids, and I was bringing like the little creatures into the classroom, the kids get up close and can see the creatures and look at designs of the creatures and want to like play with the creatures, and they come up with ideas and all this different stuff. The snails actually made me want to be more independent with my house. Like they helped me like get an idea, like, okay, now it's time for you to start looking into getting a tiny house or getting you a RV or whatever. What else? I taught them yoga. And what else I teach them? They're different learning styles. So it was like easier. Like if I know a kid is a social person, which I only had like, you won't have a lot of social kids, okay? But like I have like 2 or 3 social kids. So then it's like, okay, I can grade them more on their learning style. So then you use their learning style to your advantage. You see what I'm saying? So it's like they going around the class, they talk and all this stuff, and it's like once you let them do what they want to do, when they come back to the class next time, they be ready to work. Like, Miss Schuler, I gotta get something done because I didn't get anything done this last time. You see what I'm saying? So it's like easier to get them to do what they have to do. So it's like I don't force them to do anything. Like it's just I really am the teacher that they talk to. So I think that's when I was thinking, is she using me as a principal? So when the kids are coming, they have a problem with their teacher, they come and tell me, it's like, okay, well, let's talk about it. You know what I'm saying? So it's easier to talk to them about what's going on. The sad part of it is, it's like once I talk to them about something, they'll try to get the kid to leave the school. Like the kid don't need to go be there no more. So there's probably some Dr. Howard shit, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, that's what the person was asking. If she the only person that enriching their lives, why would you go there and try to have her stop working? You see what I'm saying? Because you want to kill being still an app. That's why. Because they stupid. Because black bitches are a mob. You know what I'm saying? I was mobbed by black bitches. And y'all get mad all y'all want to, but that's actually what happened. I started looking at Hope Clark's page last night, and I was like, she was saying that she live in Dallas, Texas now. And y'all, I'm talking about I would have really helped her if she was there. I'm talking about they came and got me put out of my apartment and every fucking thing. Made me lose my job. I ain't never done nothing to Hope, Antoinette, Reddy. I never did anything to him. She came to Dallas and she was the one that lost her job and she had to go through all this stuff. And it's like, why do they keep putting people through losing their jobs and they got kids? And I was like, I'll help you, If you come here, you can stay here for a week. That's all she would have needed was like 3 or 4 weeks to stay there. She would have been on her feet. That's usually how quick y'all can get on y'all feet in Texas. And so that's it, especially if you got like a check or something coming in and you need an apartment, because you don't always need a down payment for your apartment. So that's what it is. It's like people just always are on some type of bullshit. So yeah, it's like somebody really asked that question on this shit. Like, why would you make her lose her job and she the only person that's offering them enrichment? They don't have an answer because they don't care. You don't care enough about people and what they need. These stalker people, they don't give a fuck about people and what they need. They don't give a fuck. At the end of the day, they just don't give not two fucks. And so that ends up being a problem. So anyway, today's topic is about the mudras. I think I'm going to sit up for this one. I think I have to sit up. I have to deal with the weather. We'll deal with the weather, darling. But if they was white kids, they wouldn't even never came to. But the white people, they did enough at Blake School to stop shit too. You see what I'm saying? Why would you mess with our life and we already ran away from y'all? Soul flow, a guide to mudras. Mudra. Okay, so number one is the GYAN mudra. Okay, so the touch. So mudras is like basically like they really do help. Like especially if you like getting through like exercise, pain and stuff like that. You don't have to do all the mudras. Okay, I'm gonna teach them, but this is the thing. We're gonna learn the mudras. What happens is like when you get through like some painful shit, or you like needed to like work out, or you just needed to meditate, you'll pick one that's your favorite. You see what I'm saying? So the GYAN, touch the tip of the index finger to the thumb and extend the 3 fingers. Y'all see that's the first mudra. Increases concentration, creativity, and reduces negativity. So I usually do this mudra when I'm meditating, so it's like easier for me to go breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. So this is like an easy mudra. Next is the PRITHVI mudra. And you would touch your ring finger and your thumb together and extend the other ones. Oh, and this one is, okay, I said it last time. It strengthens the tissues of the body, such as muscles, bones, tendons, and nails. So it's just like this. Your ring finger to your thumb. And again, I only use mudras when I'm meditating or when I'm trying to like get through like something painful, because it kind of helps you remember to breathe. And I'm only going over 3 of them tonight. So, and the last one for tonight, touch the tip of your little finger and your thumb together and extend the other 3 fingers like this. So it amplifies the ability to communicate effectively and promotes the circulation of fluids in the body. So this right here is uncomfortable to me. So it's like not one that I want to use all the time. I never use this. I'm not joking. Because I feel tension right here through my hand. So it's like, because I feel that tension is not comfortable to me. So that's it. It's like, it's not a mudra that I always use, so, or that I want to use. So that is the point of, like, it's like when you do it, you'll find something that you really, really like doing. And so you see what I'm saying? And it's like somebody else might be like, oh, that's the shit though. That's the shit for me. Let's see, these hand gestures are called mudras, which means mark or seal in Sanskrit. In the mudra philosophy, it is believed that our 5 fingers correspond to the 5 elements of the universe: water, earth, ether, air, and fire. Each of these elements has a distinct role in the balance of our physical body, state of mind, and mental well-being. Thus, through pressing, touching, curling, or pointing our fingers or hands in different ways, we can direct energy to specific parts of the body, brain, stimulating particular emotions, reactions, and effects. Whether you believe it or not, many of us have felt something exquisite when we introduce mudras into our practice. So may as well give it a try. You never know. So, like I said, like this, it is like something that you have to be mindful of, which is your body. So, like when I said I don't like doing this one, once I see, and it actually is, it's like a muscle. It's working a muscle. It's also working this muscle right here in my arm. So it amplifies the ability to communicate effectively, and promotes the circulations of fluids in your body. So it's like understandable because you can feel this in your body. You see what I'm saying? It feels uncomfortable, but then it's like, again, it's the same thing as I say, like with the yoga positions, like it'll make you feel more like the more you do it, the more comfortable you will feel. You see what I'm saying? So just be able to, like, just think about that. Like, you don't have to like them all and you don't have to hate them all either, but at least try, so you'll know what's more comfortable for you and what you're doing and when you're doing it. That's it for today. It's Shante Brown Sugar Talk under Black Unicorns. Y'all, telling you to have the greatest day. The greatest day. Goodbye.